Hi, Charlene back from Radical Feng Shui with Charlene, and today I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the Tao deck that I use for inspiration and how it links into Feng Shui itself. Now, the I Ching is commonly known as the Book of Divination. It's an ancient divination technique used back as far as Confucian times in China. And it's all about the tossing of coins or sticks in order to get a hexagram. Now, the hexagram is when you have one trigram on top of another. Now, I've talked about this, that these trigrams are father, mother, oldest, middle, and youngest son, oldest, middle, and youngest daughter. So there's 8 in total, and that covers the compass, which is the Feng Shui map called the Bagua. So each one of these trigrams sits in each of the areas that we look at in the Bagua. So for example, heaven is the father, 3 solid lines, and I'll be showing you these in little photographs, is the masculine. It's called heaven, it's the male, and it sits in the northeast on the northwest on the Bagua. It has to do with helpful people and travel. And the energy around that location has to do with responsibility. It has to do with somebody who oversees. The father is the caregiver. Whoever has that, the number that's in this area, which is 6, has the fathering energy, responsibility, whether you're a male or a female. So this gets into the layers and layers of Feng Shui, which I'm talking about. So I use the Tao deck, which is kind of its own way of tossing a coin. So all I do is pull a card, and it has a hexagram, 2 trigrams, which gives me an energetic. Now, I've been using this in the last little while, as you've seen. When I was in Mexico, I pulled a card to help me with the next series. What's going to inspire me? So even though it's a divination method to tell about the future, if you ask questions, I use it as an inspirational aspect. And I also use it because I do elemental Feng Shui, the 5 elements: fire, earth, metal, water, and wood. So having said that, these 5 elements give me an idea. If you come to me with some questions, or if we're doing a Feng Shui consultation and you want to know more about where you're going with your life or your career, or what's going on with relationship, family, so many things are happening today. So people come to me for that kind of guidance. And I do 9-star key astrology, and I do the 5 elements using the Tao deck. So I've been using the Tao deck to get inspiration about what my series are about. Just recently, I did one that I pulled obstacles, and in my next little film, I'll be talking about what in Feng Shui can we look at that has to do with obstacles, and I'll talk about the trigrams as well. And the next one I pulled was the gentle, which was my last video. And the gentle is wind over wind, located in the southeast. It has to do with the late spring, which we're in now, a gentle time of just the wind, and everything's kind of popped out of the ground, and now it's growing, and it's got this powerful energy, but it's coming at us every day in a very gentle way. So with the I Ching, these trigrams sit in each one of the guas of the Bagua. So when we typically lay out the Bagua on a desk or a house, we can see where's fortunate blessings, where's my career, where's my vision, where am I going in life, what's happening with relationship, what's happening with ancestors and community and the past, what's going on with knowledge, whether it's self-knowledge or learning and teaching, and what's happening in our creativity side, our children and creativity. So the I Ching and the trigrams are very powerful in terms of the work I do, and now I'm starting to go into the divination or the inspiration around the I Ching in my cards and what I'm pulling. So I just wanted to give you a little background about the I Ching and how it ties into Feng Shui, and how ultimately Feng Shui ties into every area of our lives, every areas of our houses, our environments, our properties, our workspaces, and how we can start to unlock information that way. So as I keep going, I'll be doing more pulls from the I Ching, and I'll be back with more. So thank you for tuning in. Charlene from Radical Feng Shui.